does nobody ever talk about the amount of men that have gaslighted themselves into happiness within their marriages, either because they don't want to lose all of their shit in a divorce or because they don't want to lose time with their kids? You mean to tell me that these men are going without sex, without a home-cooked meal, without any love, admiration, and you don't think that these men have gaslit themselves into believing that this is the best that they could get and this is true happiness? Love to talk about their mental load and oh my god how much stress they have, but y'all never want to talk about the men that are out here every single day trying to make sure that you have food on the table, or making sure that his retirement is good, or making sure that the college funds are being paid for, or the health insurance is up to date. What about his mental load? And he'll do that every single day without ever a single complaint other than wanting to get sex in his relationship and having a home-cooked meal. But a lot of y'all want to cry that that's too much. And yet he stays with you. He gaslights himself into believing that this is a happy marriage and this is what he deserves because he loves you. These women literally want to victimize themselves at every step of the way in their relationships and talk about mental load this and cry about that, but they never stop to consider what the men in their lives are even going through for even 2.5 seconds to think outside of themselves. But yet, they don't think that these men are gaslighting themselves into happiness. And the crazy thing about it is that these women will nag and nag and nag. They come at them with passive-aggressive behavior. They're nasty, they're rude, they don't know how to communicate. But then when he finally claps back, now he has anger issues.
Before we get into this, be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video with anyone that needs to hear this. You ever notice how the loneliest men in the world aren't the ones on dating apps, or the ones eating pizza alone watching UFC? No, the loneliest men are married. Married men are doing jail time with houseplants. They've got weekend passes instead of weekends. Can I go out with the boys? He's not asking his wife. He's submitting a parole request to the warden. Single guys are out here getting roasted. Oh, he's a loser. He's 35 and single. Yeah, but he's free. He can play video games till 3 a.m. Order Uber Eats, and fart in peace. Meanwhile, the married man's hiding in the garage like Anne Frank for men. You go to any park on a Sunday. There's always one dad walking the dog a little too long. The guy's circling the same block for 45 minutes because he's decompressing from his wife, explaining how he stacked the dishwasher wrong again. Single men walk like they've got purpose. Married men walk like their dreams died somewhere between IKEA and a gender reveal party. Every step whispers, this used to be my idea of happiness. You ever see two married guys finally get a night out? It's not even fun. It's group therapy. How you holding up, bro? She's mad again? What for? I exist. And every married man's got that one story he tells his single friend. Enjoy it while it lasts, mate. That's not advice. That's a cry for help disguised as small talk. Married lonely is different. You are not lonely because you've got no one. You are lonely because the one you've got doesn't see you anymore. She used to text you, good morning. Now she texts you, remember to pick up the milk. You try being romantic. You light candles, plan dinner. She sits down and says, why are you trying so hard? What did you do? Men are emotional prisoners. Their inner monologue sounds like, don't upset her. Don't upset her. Just agree. He's on autopilot. She says, do you even listen to me? No, but he memorized the safest two responses. You are right, and I'm sorry. The married man's face at brunch is priceless. His wife's telling stories to her friends. He's just staring, not blinking, rehearsing his obituary in his head.
I don't cook, clean, or do my husband's laundry, and now he has threatened me with divorce. He told me that he knows his worth and he's no longer going to put up with me not doing anything for him, especially since it's a new year. So he told me since it's so hard for me to do anything for him, that he's going to make it a little bit easier for me. And this is what he got me. He got me a reward chart journal, which I honestly thought was the greatest idea because maybe it would motivate me to do chores around the house. So this is what she looks like, reward chart journal. And let's open her up. So our first task is cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do everyone's laundry, including his. Mop and vacuum. Take out the trash. Wash dishes. Clean my room. And take a shower because he knows I only shower once a week. So now I have these little stickers. And then I get to just stick them on here. And, hopefully if I get all my chores done, then my reward is $150. So I'll, post an update and see how I do with this. Because I don't want to get divorced.
Every husband has mastered the art of the fake nod. He's not listening, he's buffering. She's talking about candles and curtains. He's thinking about how far he could get if he just walked into the woods and didn't come back. The irony? Women love saying communication is key. No, it's not. Silence is survival. Communication is what starts the fights. One wrong tone, one offhand yeah, and now you're on trial. She's got evidence, your search history, and a slideshow presentation titled, How You Don't Care About Me. That's the loneliness of marriage. Constant proximity, zero connection. You can tell your single friends are actually happier. They cry sometimes, swipe for validation, but that sadness passes. The married guy's sadness has a mortgage and a matching couple's hoodie. Married men develop this sixth sense for danger. Wife walks in with folded arms, and boom, fight incoming. He's like Spider-Man, sensing a passive-aggressive comment approaching. Nothing's wrong means everything's wrong, but you've already lost. Let's talk about how men lose their personalities after marriage. Before, he's fun. He's got hobbies, jokes, swagger. After, bro's favourite activity is existing quietly. His new hobby, waiting for her to stop being mad. You know how married men laugh? They laugh like they are checking for permission first. Like every chuckle goes through quality control. Wife's watching, and he's calculating risk. Is that a joke about women? No. Better do the polite chuckle and public PDA. Married PDA is depressing. They are not even affectionate anymore. It's logistics. Hold my purse. That's the new hold my hand. You ever look at a husband at a mall? 100-yard stare, holding 5 bags of scented candles he didn't pick? Waiting outside a shop he's banned from commenting on? That's modern servitude. The guy used to be a beast. Now he's got "Yes dear" tattooed on his soul. Meanwhile, single dudes get told they are immature. Yeah, maybe, but they also sleep diagonally, eat cereal out of the box, and don't get yelled at for it. Tell me again who's losing. Married men don't even get seats anymore. Metaphorically, every other social group gets empathy. Women, kids, the dog, but husbands? you should be grateful. I don't think gratitude includes paying all the bills and getting none of the respect. And the wild part? Society gaslights them. Men don't talk about feelings. Because every time he tried, she turned it into feedback about her feelings. Oh, you feel lonely? Maybe you should be more affectionate. Okay, but that's what I was trying to say. You are deflecting. Bro's trapped in therapy monopoly. No matter where he lands, she owns all the property. The loneliest man isn't sitting at a bar alone. He's in bed next to someone scrolling Instagram reels, being emotionally ignored in 4K. Maybe the loneliest man isn't single, divorced, or widowed. He's domestically detained with good intentions. So next time you see a married guy staring into the distance at Bunnings, salute him. He's serving life without parole. Anyway, if you made it this far without your wife asking who you are watching, hit like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who's not allowed to have friends. Because remember, freedom might be lonely, but at least it's yours.